Fuck this! Oh, I can't see anything.
Tonight, we look at 6 scariest camping encounters caught on camera. Real moments, real danger. Don't forget to subscribe for more terrifying footage like this. Let's begin. July 2017. Jeff Kessler, an avid solo camper, ventured out to his favorite remote spot in Oregon. But this trip would be his last. Days later, rangers discovered his abandoned campsite. His camera recovered, but Jeff was gone. What they found on that footage remains one of the most chilling discoveries in recent memory. The recovered footage begins with Jeff frustrated, awoken by disturbing noises outside his tent. He whispers to the camera, "There's someone right outside the fucking tent." He tries to stay calm, assuming it might be a wild animal.
Someone's messing around with the rocks out there. Jesus Christ. Hey, fucking leave me alone! What the fuck is going on out there?
Jeff flees, abandoning his camera. A separate phone recording captures him breathing heavily as he runs through the dark. Then the footage abruptly ends, with a final frame showing a tall, shadowy figure in the distance.
Who did this? Jesus Christ.
The next morning, rangers found Jeff's campsite in disarray. Tent slashed open, phone and camera intact. But Jeff was gone. He's never been seen since. The fact that Jeff's gear was left untouched suggests this wasn't a robbery. And if it were an animal, why didn't it destroy more? Some speculate Jeff encountered a disturbed individual, someone watching from the woods, toying with him before striking. But others aren't so sure. That last image, the shadow figure, doesn't resemble any ordinary person. Could this be linked to one of Oregon's many unsolved wilderness disappearances? Or did Jeff accidentally stumble into something that was never meant to be seen? What really happened to Jeff Kessler that night? Was he taken, lost in the wilderness? Or did something far more sinister reach into our world and drag him out of it? Until his body is found, or he somehow returns, this case remains one of the most unsettling, unsolved vanishings in recent memory. Hold on a sec. If you're enjoying this so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's continue. April 22nd, 2024, Yasko, a YouTuber known for his bold exploration videos, heads into a dense forest with his friend Chris. The area has long been shrouded in local legend, said to be home to satanic rituals and demonic whispers. What begins as a routine camping trip quickly descends into a night of dread, when a single whistle cuts through the silence.
But that's one story of this place. But the creepiest one for me is the one...
You just hear that whistle? It's clear as day.
Whistle?
Oh, you have a beanie on? It was like...
Well, that's creepy because the next day I was going to tell you about.
Yasko tells Chris about the weeping children, a local legend. Their nerves are already frayed when they hear strange sounds circling their camp. Still, they press on, venturing briefly into the forest with a spirit box in hand.
What was that?
Did someone just move over there?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Who's down there?
Hello?
She killed me.
Oh my God. She will touch you. She killed me.
She killed me.
Important. What the hell was that? Whoa! What the?
The atmosphere becomes unbearable. They return to camp, trying to calm down, but then Yasko notices something chilling in a photo, an unknown flashlight beam in the background. Back in the tent, Yasko tries to sleep, but his camera is suddenly knocked over by an unseen force. He wakes in a panic, boots on the wrong feet. Sure, someone was right outside. Moments later, a loud, high-pitched whistle pierces the night. Yasko grabs a flashlight and exits the tent alone. As he ventures into the dark, the sounds intensify. Then, he hears something worse than any whistle. His own voice calling out from deep in the forest.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Bro, I swear to God, something just like brushed my face. Almost like something just touched my fucking face. There's no... Okay. My eyes. I'm so fucking scared right now, guys. I am so fucking scared. Chris?
I'm really here.
Chris, is that you? Wait. No. We're in the opposite direction. This isn't fucking Chris. This isn't fucking Chris. This... Ah! Fuck this! Oh, I can't see anything. Oh, shit. Oh, where am I fucking flash? I can't.
But Chris is still inside the tent. Panicking, Yasko runs through the trees, eyes darting, breath shaking, until he bursts back into camp. They pack up and flee, convinced they were not alone. Something, or someone, was watching them. Was the whistle just a trick of the wind? Or a forest predator mimicking sound? That wouldn't explain the flashlight. Or the voice. Some believe Yasko encountered a shapeshifter, or an entity capable of mimicry, luring victims by calling them with familiar voices. Others think it could be a psychological breakdown triggered by the legends themselves. Whatever it was, it knew exactly how to scare them, and nearly succeeded. What was really lurking in those woods? A prankster? A predator? Something far older that thrives on fear? One thing's certain. Yasko and Chris left that forest alive, but not unchanged. And they vowed never to return. September 22nd, 2024. Deep in a haunted American forest known for skinwalker legends and unexplained phenomena, YouTuber Jody Dean from Hunting the Dead teams up with his friend Mask for a chilling overnight trip. Though their goal was to document paranormal activity, what they experienced would leave them shaken and scrambling to escape with more than just footage.
Yeah, guys, this is how we like to do it. We like to pitch a tent. We like to do it OG style. I think this is really the only style to do it. This is a really cool tent, man. It's actually pretty decently big.
What begins as a quiet evening around the fire quickly escalates.
What, did you see something?
Somebody has a flashlight.
You seen somebody with a flashlight?
Yeah.
Dude, I hope not. We're just getting started here. I hope not. Well, wait. There might... No, there's not. I was going to say, I double-checked, and there are no other people camping in here tonight. Now, there's people on the RV part that's on the other side of this, because there's like some park over there. But there's nobody over here.
Flickers of flashlights appear in the distance, figures seemingly watching from afar. Mask spots them first. And though Jody double-checks to confirm there's no one else camping nearby, they both grow tense. As they explore deeper into the woods, strange movements in the water and unnerving sounds build the tension.
I heard something speak. Did you hear something or no?
No.
Alright, we'll keep going.
Okay.
I had a bad past. What was that? Oh, hold on. What the fuck was that? Let me see this. Hello? I just heard something in that area right there. Whoa! I just heard something right here. We are lost here. Hey, something's walking over there. Something's walking. Here, walk back. Someone's walking. Come on. Come on. Someone's walking back over here. Make sure nothing's following.
Eventually, they retreat to their tent, only to find they're being stalked. Footsteps circle their camp. Whispers grow louder, and then their tent begins to move.
There's somebody walking out there.
Hello? Hello? Yo, there's somebody over here too. Hey, you... Hey, you better stop. We're not putting up with your crap tonight, okay? Dude, how many are there? It sounds like there's 3. Hey, I just seen the shadow. There's 3 people here. There's 3 people out there, bro. There's something standing right there. Oh shit, there's one. Hey, there's ones behind me. There must be more. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, something just touched me. Hey. Someone just fucking touched me. Get away from our tent. Bro, stop. Leave us alone. Dude, he just fucking... Hey! Alright, dude, we're gonna have to rush this motherfucker. Oh, what? Now you guys gonna run off like some bitches?
Multiple intruders surround them, some whispering, others poking the tent. Mask is touched on the back. Jody hears 3 to 4 distinct voices outside. When they finally muster the courage to confront whoever's there, they find nothing.
Come on, motherfuckers, where are you?
Only darkness, but just as they begin to calm, glowing eyes appear from the tree line. Something, animal or not, is watching, and then it's gone.
Where the fuck are you? Look what they did.
Fucking turn.
Jody and Mask reviewed their gear. Nothing was stolen, but their tent had been torn apart, their belongings tossed around. If this was a prank, it was a malicious one.
Are they fucked with our shit? Is my camera okay?
Yeah, still here.
See, it's not even the point, dude. They don't even want to rob us. They just want to fucking fuck with us.
Could this have been a group of trespassers? Perhaps thrill seekers messing with them? Maybe. But the behavior didn't match. No one ever showed themselves. No attempt was made to rob them. Just a relentless, calculated effort to scare. Then there's the supernatural angle, with flashlights flickering, strange lights moving in sync, and footsteps appearing from multiple directions. Some suspect these were no ordinary intruders. Could it have been skinwalkers? Spirits? Or something far worse that haunts that cursed forest? Before they could process what had happened, a final shock. Someone, or something, was hiding behind a tree.
Hey, Mask. Hey, Mask. fucking running. I'm gonna get you, motherfucker! Come on.
A last chase into the woods proved fruitless. They'd had enough. Jody and Mask abandoned their camp and never returned. No one knows who or what was stalking them that night. But one thing is certain. It wasn't there to steal. It was there to scare. September 30th, 2024. CJ Faison, an experienced solo camper and YouTuber, arrives in the Pine Barrens of New Jersey. Known as one of the most haunted forests in America, the area is steeped in legends of cults, disappearances, and shadowy figures. As night falls and CJ sets up camp alone, something begins to watch from the trees.
And I tell you what, like me even being here right now, I'm just stoked because it's coming into camping season, right? A lot of people, they go, that was weird. I'm losing my mind right now, but I'm like 99% sure something's on the other side of the van, so we're gonna go. Man, this is wicked crazy at night. Wicked crazy at night. So one thing I do have is I have the Starlink up top there. There is an obstructed view.
Early on, he hears odd noises around his vehicle. Branches snapping, whispers in the distance.
All right. Man, I don't really want to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Right along here, or kind of like back behind us there where my flashlight's pointing. And yeah, I mean, this is like next level stuff all through here. Anyway, back on the adventure here. Now this is also like an area too, like as you can see, the van's over there to my right. Hello?
While exploring, CJ finds 2 logs mysteriously knocked over beside his van, something he swears were upright just hours earlier.
The 2 logs are actually knocked over. I know for a fact that one was standing up, and I know that I'm 99% sure that one was standing up too. Hello? Turn off this light. What the f? What the? What is that?
Soon after, he discovers a flashlight lying abandoned nearby.
Okay, somebody's out there, I think. I don't know. Guess it seems like it. Oh shit. Damn. Oh, I didn't know that opened like that. That's nice. Okay. It's magnetic. What the hell? Hello? Hello?
He investigates, but the forest is too dark to see anything. Returning to his van, more unsettling sounds echo through the trees. Then, without warning, one of his cameras overheats and shuts off.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 no, 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 no. I think one of my cameras just went off. This thing is hot, like burning up hot. Yeah, look, camera too hot. That's crazy. It's like cold outside. I mean, I technically should even have a hoodie on.
Despite the cold outside, suddenly an ear-splitting bang echoes from the direction of an old, abandoned restroom structure nearby.
Oh, oh, no, no fucking way. Hello? Listen, dude. Listen. I don't know what's paranormal. I don't know what's like human. I don't know anything.
Terrified but curious, CJ scans the area but finds nothing. Back inside the van, he tries to sleep, but is awakened again by the faint sound of the door handle rattling. Something, or someone, is trying to get in. He checks the locks. Everything's secure. But he doesn't sleep again that night. Could this have been a prank? If so, who would wander deep into Pine Barrens just to scare a lone camper? And why leave the flashlight? Some speculate CJ encountered a forest cult or a deranged drifter. Others believe the overheating camera and untraceable sounds point to something less explainable: paranormal interference. Whether man or monster, the entity knew CJ was there, and it wanted him to know it too. Why didn't it take anything? Why make so much noise, only to disappear again? CJ escaped unharmed, but the footage he captured suggests something was stalking him all night long. And if he hadn't locked his door, would this story have ended differently? October 10th, 2024. In the heart of Illinois lies a forest shrouded in mystery. Locals have long whispered about eerie cult activity and unexplained disappearances. On this night, Cursed Urban Dan, a YouTuber known for his paranormal explorations, enters these woods alone. At first glance, the place seems quiet, even ordinary, but what Dan would soon experience would leave him questioning whether he was ever truly alone.
One thing I've noticed about these trails so far, it looks like nobody really comes out here to hike or anything like that, because I noticed like they're really not very well maintained. Lots of things blocking paths, yeah, and stuff like that. Like lots of paths, like that looks like an old path, and it's definitely let's go take a look, and it's definitely grown over. So I kind of guess that people just come out here really to fish and not much else.
As Dan hikes deeper into the forest, he notices something strange. None of the trails appear maintained, as if no one has walked them in years. He hears faint noises in the distance and activates a Spirit Talker app in hopes of communicating with any entities nearby. But the deeper he ventures, the more disturbing things become.
So I am going to go this way down this trail. Where I keep hearing noises from. And hopefully we will find something.
Suddenly, a loud bang shakes the silence, startling Dan. He shines his flashlight into the woods, but finds nothing. As dusk falls, he begins to hear hushed voices along a trail, too quiet to understand, but unmistakably human.
It sounded like something just whistled over there. Like back in those trees, it sounded like a whistle.
At first, Gaz assumes it's just forest noise.
What was that, dude? Holy. So I'm like on this wooden pathway, as you guys can see.
A car pulls up near his own parked vehicle. Dan watches as someone exits quietly, does something near their own car, then disappears.
That was down I was down there, and I just see this car pull up and throw its hazards on, and then like the door opens like very quietly. So it's like, that's kind of weird that they're pulling up by my car, and you know, they're trying to be really quiet. So I thought maybe they're trying to break into my car, and then somebody got out. I couldn't see them, like from where I'm standing, I couldn't see them. Like it was like trees were covering them. Somebody got out and did something. I don't think it's anything in my car, but they got out, they did something. It seemed like something with their own car, and got back in and just drove away. I don't know if I'm kind of on edge right now because I just heard people, you know, like I said, I hear people talking. Heard people talking down that path, and getting that response like you were in danger from Spirit Talker, like I said, like I told you guys, that kind of put me on edge as well. So I don't know if that's it. My nerves are just kind of, you know, playing tricks on me or what, but I'm gonna give it a break for now. What time is it? Might be late enough where I try and sleep for a little bit. Yeah, probably try and sleep for a little bit.
Uneasy but exhausted, Dan returns to his car and sets up a camera to record overnight. Hours later, a blinding light shines directly into his vehicle, then vanishes. He doesn't see anyone. No police, no ranger, just silence.
Who was that? Who was that?
Dan's experience raises serious questions. Were the whispers and lights all part of a prank? Or something far more malicious? Why would someone silently pull up beside his car in the middle of the night? And what caused the sudden spirit box message warning him of danger? Some believe the forest is cursed, a place where rituals still take place and outsiders aren't welcome. Others think Dan may have narrowly avoided a human threat, potentially being watched by people with much darker intentions. Dan left the forest without incident. But what if he hadn't woken up when he did? Who or what shined that light into his car? And more importantly, what would have happened if he stepped outside? October 29th, 2023, deep in a lesser-known forest in the UK, YouTuber Grizzly Gaz and his loyal dog Fendi set off for a winter night of solo camping. But this wasn't just any patch of woods. Locals whisper of pagan rituals, eerie gatherings, and strange happenings centered around a large fallen tree. Gaz, driven by curiosity and an appetite for adventure, was about to uncover just how real those whispers might be.
Don't know, does this look like a pagan ritual site? I'll tell you one thing, it looks creepy, so let's camp here, shall we?
After locating the fallen tree believed to be used in rituals, Gaz sets up his tent. As night falls, the forest transforms into a sea of shadows. While sitting with Fendi in the tent, they begin hearing what sounds like branches snapping, footsteps circling the camp, and even what seems like wood being chopped.
So I did a hot tent camp last week. That was brilliant, that, but I don't think it's for me in that. It was absolutely scorchio inside the tent.
At first, Gaz assumes it's just forest noise.
I don't know if it's just branches or twigs falling out of trees, but I keep hearing breaking.
But when objects begin hitting the tent and someone seemingly pushes the tent wall inward, his nerves spike. He grabs his camera and steps out, only to find pitch-black woods and silence. Soon the tension peaks.
Oi! Oh, fuck! 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 Fucking hell! Where the fuck? Fendi! Fendi!
Gaz and Fendi are forced into the dark after more loud crashes and unsettling signs that they are not alone. Breathing heavily and terrified, Gaz begins searching for his tent.
That's got to have been someone fucking around me there, hasn't it? Hey, come here. Come here. Right, I'm going to turn this light off.
After minutes of panic, he finds it and quickly packs up. They flee the forest, just in time. Some viewers believe this was a cruel prank, but who would go deep into a forest to target a solo camper? And how would they know where to find him? Others point to the occult rumors. Gaz had pitched his tent right at the supposed ritual site. Was he interrupting something? Was he being watched the entire time? There's also the chilling possibility that whatever stalked Gaz that night wasn't human at all. The forest has kept its secrets for years, and it didn't seem too eager to let him go. When Gaz returned the next day to retrieve what he'd left behind, he found his tent slashed and torn. His cook kit was missing, his gear destroyed. But the most disturbing part? He reported hearing screams in the distance, and footsteps running toward where his tent had stood. That's all for tonight's video. Which encounter gave you chills? Let us know in the comments below. Got your own experience? We want to hear it. And whatever you do, don't miss what's coming next.